The days of getting out of college with a computer science degree and landing a six-figure job is pretty much over. Because if you're junior level, if you're like a mid-level engineer, your junior level engineers are definitely being replaced by AI, pretty much. Now, your senior level engineers, you're always going to need those senior level engineers. But here's the thing: if you want to work for a big company like Google, like Meta, like Amazon, like Microsoft, you're better off getting either a master's or a PhD in computer science. And now the thing is, the barrier of entry is now extremely high because most students, they just get their bachelor's of computer science, because everybody's thinking, oh, I just get a bachelor's of computer science and then I get out of college and I land a six-figure job with one of these big tech companies. But right now in 2026, it's just not working like that, because your junior level engineers that were getting paid $100,000 a year at these big tech companies, they're being almost completely replaced by AI. So you're better off getting a master's. If you get a PhD in computer science now, the odds of you landing a job at a big tech company like Google or Meta are very good. That's what they're looking for. Master's, PhD in computer science. That's really the way to go. Now, obviously, people are impatient. People just they want to be in college for like 4 or 5 years, get their computer science degree, get out and start making really good money. Those days are pretty much over. Aim for like a master's or a PhD. There's going to be a lot more schooling. Yes. And the thing is, you could always be launching, some sort of startup on the side. You can kind of always do that. Now, if you work for a big tech company, they do have, not non-disclosure agreements, but you got to be truthful with these big tech companies. Let them know what you're doing on the side, because sometimes some of these big companies don't allow that. I don't know how it works, because they feel like you're distracting yourself from what you're supposed to be doing at their company. But hey, if it's Saturday, Sunday, and you're working on your own project, what's the big deal? But yes, once again, get that master's, get that PhD, and it's going to be a whole lot easier to land a good paying job with one of the big tech companies. A small tech company, okay, computer science degree. Okay, just if you have that, then, and obviously you have to go through all those rounds of interviews. I've seen some smaller companies where they have like 3 rounds of interviews, which is it's ridiculous. There's this guy, I forgot his name, but he has a company called Protocoding. He was like, I was watching one of his videos the other day, and he was like, this makes no sense to have 5 rounds of interviews, even for a big company. He was like, when he interviews people, he's like, it's like maybe like an hour, 2 hours, he said, or something like that. It's just like one day, here's the date and time, we meet up, and it's maybe 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Another thing you have to watch out for is companies can use you. They might have you build something. It might be a take-home project. So you take something home and you're working on it. It might take 2 or 3 hours, and now you're giving this company all the source code. Then all of a sudden you don't see them. Oh, we'll get back with you. We'll let you know if we want to hire you, and you never hear from them. They might be, right from the start, their goal might have been just to get free work from you. You know what I'm saying? Now they have your source code, all this work that you did, and now they're using it. There's companies like that. Most companies are not like that, but you get those that will use you for your work and not pay you, not compensate you. So you have to watch out for that. So this is Tyrone Radcliffe. Make sure you check out my blog at tyronradcliffe.com. I have tons of coding tutorials. My expertise is Next.js on the front end, and then on the back end, Nest.js. And I'm into DevOps, and I'm getting into DevOps now. I'm working on a project right now. Now I can't let people know, because it's a great idea. I just don't want to throw it out there what the idea is, because a big part of it is building a company, launching a software startup, it's that idea. You don't want people, that idea, there's a lot of money in just the idea. So I'm not going to talk about that, but my expertise is Next.js on the front end, Nest.js on the back end, Google Cloud, and obviously JavaScript. Love JavaScript. A lot of people hate it, but those are my domains of expertise. So check out the blog at tyroneradcliffe.com. Tons of coding tutorials. You'll probably learn a thing or two. I have over 200 blog posts that I've published. Some of it's been generated with AI, but some really good stuff that you probably haven't seen anywhere. A lot of good coding tutorials, not your basic, how to, do JavaScript loops, like nothing like that. Oh, how to, create variables and a lot of complicated concepts and stuff. So check out the blog, TyroneRatcliffe.com. If you want to support me, you can do that. I'm an affiliate. That's one of my revenue streams, is selling other people's products and making a commission, and then obviously other ways to make money. But check out the blog. Let me know your thoughts about the video. My name is Tyrone Ratcliffe. I'll talk to you later.